I was at Jimmy's Coffee today in Toronto, and I must have stood there for 5 minutes with no acknowledgement of my existence whatsoever from like this white male barista who was talking to a different white man. Oh my God. And I think as a woman of color, if you're a woman of color, you kind of know the feeling of like, wow, like not only are these white men completely having a conversation without glancing in my direction. There's only 2 people in the shop. It's not a big shop. It's not that hard to say, hey, how's it going? Give me a minute. It's not that hard. And I didn't even get like a look in my direction by the barista. And I started to fume. Like I started to fume internally because for me, not only is that so rude and invalidating as a human being, but there's the extra layer of, is it because of who I am? Is it because I am a woman that to you is maybe invisible? I'm the type of woman that you maybe don't see very much in the world. Like I remember when I was in college, I can't remember what their names were, but there are these professors from South Carolina. They're a Black married couple, and they made a whole work around one of their dancers. It was a bald Black lady, and the whole concept was about her being invisible in the world because they had like moved through many spaces where obviously this is like a historical issue, but they were at a dinner and literally the waiter ignored her and couldn't look at her. Like it's a weird feeling of being like literally invisible to these people. So I left. Long story short, I left. I just walked out because A, I had to go. B, 5 minutes is a long time for me to stand there and listen to you talk about architecture without you looking in my direction and saying, hey, I'll get your order in a second. That's all you had to do. You had to look in my direction and say, hey, how's it going? It would have been a vastly different experience. And I mean, obviously I can't philosophize for a white man, but if I was a white man, I would go the extra edge or the extra mile to make sure my customers or people in the world who are women or people of color feel welcome and seen, because it's not that hard. And it vastly changes the human experience. So if you work at Jimmy's Coffee and you saw me in there today, yeah, maybe just give me a hello next time. Thank you.